What will be new about this MacBook Pro?
Sure. I mean, like you said, it's going to be the most significant MacBook Pro overhaul since they released the first Retina model, the higher resolution model, back in 2012. So this one's going to be a little bit thinner, a bit narrower, smaller overall, so easier carry. It's going to have new USB-C ports, which allows you to use a single port to do charging, connect to screens, transfer data to phones. It's going to have new features like an OLED key display. So instead of the standard function keys with like volume, audio controls and such, you'll be able to have a digital screen, so the different function keys will change based on what you're doing. So if you're in iTunes, for example, you'll see music controls. But if you're working on a Word document, you might see cut, copy, and paste.
Wow.
So it's really going to adapt to the user.
That sounds like fun. Why is it particularly important now? It does feel like a while since we've had a MacBook refresh.
Right. So back in 2010, when Steve Jobs introduced the iPad, he called it the future of the computer, the future of laptops, a laptop replacement. After a couple years, sales really, shot up, but they peaked at the end of 2013 into 2014. And now sales have been slowing. The last 2 quarters, Apple sales numbers overall have also slid. So this MacBook Pro update comes at a time where Apple needs to rely on a product that has been surprisingly resilient. The Mac, even with the iPad, has still been selling between the high 3s and low 5s in terms of millions a quarter. So this product has been resilient, and now Apple's giving it a lot of attention with this new upgrade.
So, Mark, this is all pretty exciting if you're a consumer. How much does this matter for investors?
It does a lot, because if these sales numbers go up, it's critical to investors because the iPad is considered by a lot of investors and industry watchers to be key to Apple's bottom line. But a little known secret is that Macs and iPads are nearly the same in terms of how much revenue it brings Apple, especially in the last quarter that Apple reported a couple of weeks ago. So while iPads sold about twice as many units as Macs, their revenue was pretty much within $2 to $3 million apart from each other. So, it's pretty significant.
Just quickly, tell us what's coming this fall.
Well, this fall you can expect a new iPhone, as we reported earlier. It's going to look about the same as the current models. It's going to lack a headphone jack, a few design tweaks, but a much improved camera system and a re-engineered home button that responds to a user's pressure when they click it. And this MacBook also is likely to come out at the fall. We're told that Apple is currently planning, which is subject to change, an event for Wednesday, September 7th, to introduce the new iPhone. But it doesn't sound like this new MacBook Pro is going to be ready to go at that introduction event. But we'll see what Apple ends up deciding what to do as we get closer.